Hi folks, we are in Hampshire today and we're at the UK launch and Irish launch of the new 5 Series Touring. Now folks, towards the end of last year we kind of saw glimpses of it, the brand new 5 Series. And folks, to a lot of you, to the naked eye, you're going to think it didn't really change that much, but it's a much more dynamic car, much more fun. Of course, you can see the review up in one of these corners here. We'll try to link in there for you. Now today we've been driving the 520D, and at the moment we're in the 530D xDrive, right? So the 520D obviously is going to be the big seller in Ireland, and that's going to give you like 187 or even 190 brake horsepower or thereabouts. It's a fantastic car. It's got really good power delivery and all the rest as well. The steering is kind of light now. I had the autopilot or pilot assist on while I was driving. I found it to be real heavy, and I turned around to the guy who was in the car with me and I said, "Guys, what's going on? Is this really heavy?" And then I went, turn it off. I turned it off, and it's actually quite light. Now the car itself, it's longer, it's wider, it's higher, and it's a lot more enjoyable as well as that. You get all this beautiful tech inside the car itself as well, like connected drive and things like that, and they're really quite good. Now, I've always said, and I'm going to stick to this, that the TFT displays that you see inside an Audi are the best out there. This here is not far off at all. Right now, standard, you get this nice kind of digital display going on here that you can change around depending on what drive setting you're in and things like that as well. You got this 8.8 inch screen going on here as well, which is really good, and you get your gesture control, which is, you know, turn up the volume like so. I don't know what song that is, and then you turn it down like this, and that's it. That's really neat. It's a bit twee maybe, but look, it's a nice touch. It just shows you how good technology can be. Other thing as well is these cars, the Touring comes with air suspension to the back as standard, which makes for a more comfortable drive when you're actually out on the road. Now, we did find the 520D a little bit firm, and for some reason this 530D seems just a little bit more refined. Now, prices, what are we looking at? It's going to be €56,590 to sit your bums inside a Touring version, which is not bad going. Now, that's for the 520D, and that's entry level. Of course, you will pay a lot more the higher up the spec you go. I think if you're looking at a 530D or even a 540i, if it indeed comes into Ireland, I think it's priced in around €88,000 or thereabouts. Now we're sitting in the back of the 530D Touring. Okay, now a few things of note to go on about here. Legroom here is very good. The boot itself, 570 litres space, which is better than what they offered before, because remember, this car is longer, wider, it's all those things, a little bit higher as well. It's got all those things thrown in. So 570 litres back there. Now what I like about it is there is a release for these seats, which is not uncommon in many cars, even of lower kind of classes as such. But they've also got this electronic load cover going on in the back seat there, which is pretty cool as well, or in the boot area itself, which is pretty cool. As well as that, as should be expected from 5 Series. In fact, we used to have it in our 3 Series as well. You've got the little hatch window, so you can open and close the boot through the window, as opposed to fully opening the automatic tailgate in this car itself, which takes a little bit longer to do. That's actually great for film work. Unfortunately, we don't have cameraman Tim with us today, so he wasn't working out the back window. It's just me and a camera, which is why there's a lot of sitting around and looking at cars. Now, the other thing as well, let's see, sitting straight up, I'm not touching the roof, even though it's got the special panoramic sunroof kind of extra cover going on here. No problem there, no legroom problem. Other than that, everything's of such high quality. Over in the corner, I think it's this corner here, you're going to see a little logo of Car Buyers Guide. Please press it and you subscribe to our channel. As well as that, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up. And we'll see you again very soon.